Well, you're very welcome to Borlahan here this afternoon. It has turned slightly drizzly here in the last few minutes. A lot of rain fell earlier across the country, and Tipperary was no exception. And the ground just softened up somewhat. I suppose we've had a dry period for the last while, but the pitch is in top class condition here for Cork and Wexford in the Arrabawn A Shield. We're looking forward to a great encounter here, and two teams mad for honours here at the moment in Borlahan. I'm Stephen Leeson, I'm your commentator here for today's game, and we're looking forward to a really good clash here. And we'll begin just by going through the teams, starting with the Wexford team. Tig Wise is the keeper there for them, and then the full back line, Billy Heffernan, Brian Kennedy of St. Anne's, and Cathal Whelan is in there from Boulavogue in the full back line. The half back line then, Dara Ross of Banno Ballymishi, then it's Owen Keogh of Blackwater and James McRedmond of Ullart and then it is in centre field Lewis Nolan and Luke Collins of Rapparees there. Half forward line, Oisín Goff, then it is Chris Ramos and Rocco Quigley, and then the full forward line listed here on the match day programme, Samuel Redmond, Shane Coff and Sam O'Leary. Also on the panel there, Jack Harding Kenny, Alfie Canning, Callum O'Sullivan, and I believe he may be a late replacement. We'll just see how the warm-up went there for Wexford, and we'll see does he start. Kelly McCarthy is also part of it, and Fionn McCuckick. And then moving to Cork, they line out with Will Stokes in goals, a full back line of Callum Collins, Sean Reardon and Liam O'Riordan from Kiltahogue, and then the half back line, Harry O'Connor of Ballyhay, Cody Scanlon from Bride Rovers, and Rory O'Mahony, the joint captain from Inniscarra. Midfield, Finn Curtin and Evan Stack, and in the half forward line, Shay Lynch, Stephen McHugh, who is one of the joint captains there alongside Rory O'Mahony, and then at 12 is Billy Mehigan, and then the full forward line rather, Conor Ronan is in at 13, Kyle Murphy from Liz Gould is full forward, and Charlie O'Mahony of Shandrum is also there. The subs there for them, Matty DeLay, Fionn Murphy, Danny Buckley, Tygo Dowd, Jack Casey, Fionn Buckley is there, and also Oran Heggart. And just to tell you, we've just got some late team news here from the Cork backroom team, and just to tell you that Fionn Murphy is going to start for Evan Stack. So Fionn Murphy from Ballinora, wearing number 18, is going to take his place in centre field in place of Evan Stack, and that change just been announced here to us, so we're looking forward to a good encounter here, the under-15 inter-county hurling tournaments. What a day it is right across Tipperary, huge crowds at Holy Cross and here in Borlahan as well, and pitches just taking place all matches taking place on pitches all across the area. So Tipperary, the under-15 All-Ireland hurling Arrabawn A Cup winners last year in 2024, and Wexford, the under-15 All-Ireland hurling Arrabawn A Shield winners in 2024, and Limerick under-15s were the All-Ireland hurling Arrabawn B Cup winners last year. So being spread out evenly amongst the counties, Tip, Wexford and Limerick winning last year, and we'd see who it is this year. We're looking forward to it here, and great games always. Some of the best under-15 hurlers in the country. 31 teams are competing across 5 venues today in mid-Tipperary, and Borden also heavily involved in this with Arrabawn Co-op, and it is something I suppose we'll mention. Conor Ryan, the CEO of Arrabawn Co-op, wish him the best of luck on his retirement that's upcoming at the moment. But all go here. PRO Mark Dunn and County Secretary Anne Fleming have put a lot of effort in to organising it all, and we're all set for today as the ball is in, and straight away it's a little flick out here in between the two 65s won by Cork early on here. That ball just passed on there through the middle as they look to just build here, and it is lovely ball inside, in as far as the corner forward in there. Conor Ronan bearing down on goals, and he shot goes in just over the bar. Hint of a goal there perhaps for Cork, but gets a point instead, and Cork 1 to the good here in the early stages. Long ball down the field, centre back racing to get there. Wexford out with hands up here. It's won by Cork there in the heart of the defence. Ball fed out, and the referee saw a throw going in there, so it'll be back here as far as referee to dictate where it's going to be from, and we'll see how this one goes now. So chance for Wexford here to equalise. They're playing with the wind here in the first half, but I was out walking the field there about half an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, and again 10 minutes ago, swirling the whole time. Very hard to judge, and you really have to just hit it the best you can. Samuel Redmond just puts it outside the upright, and again those gusts are very strong at times and will be affecting the game here. Long one back out towards the middle. Wexford up for it there, knocked down now in front of James McRedmond. Going the middle, lovely running by James McRedmond, and pushing the back is the result, and a chance for Wexford to take the lead for the first time in this Arrabawn A-Shield encounter here. So ready to strike this one here just from the middle, and we'll see how that one goes. So it is chance for Wexford here, and this will put them 2 points to 1 clear. Strike goes in all the way inside, and it is a lovely score by Oisín Goff, the Monaghan Boulavogue player there. Nice strike, and 1 each now, Wexford and Cork. That other one, of course, just spirling off the hurley and going wide for Wexford. But here we go, they have a point from Goff's free. Ball won again by Wexford. Nice take over the far side there, and it is the man who got the last point, Oisín Goff, leaving it back outside here as they recycle that ball back into the middle now towards Owen Keogh. The Blackwater man sends it inside towards the full forward. Danger man in there now. Sam O'Leary taking it on, trying to turn his marker. Does well to hold on to the ball here now. Still inside and fed over another few yards. This is good play. Back outside. Wexford recycle it to Luke Collins, and Collins just gets caught by that wind again, and it is tricky one there for him. So a point apiece here still is what it remains. Wexford just not pushing ahead. Couple of early chances going astray for them. Ball won this time by Cork in around centre field. Stephen McHugh, one of the giant captains. Lovely ball in there, taken on by the corner forward inside, and it's over the shoulder by Charlie O'Mahony. Lovely score. Charlie O'Mahony with a fine point, and Cork have pushed on again here in this encounter. 2nd point for them. So puck out, send long down the field all the way, breaking in around the D now, Edgerton in there now. It's won by Wexford. Chance of a goal here, gathered now and trying to relieve. That's great defensive pressure by Cork there on Shane Coff. Fed out to the corner forward, and a great defending once more. Corner back held firm, and in there as well is Rory O'Mahony now, clearing his lines, feeding it outside there now, out as far as Kyle Murphy. Murphy trying to gather it inside now, taking it on another few yards. Lovely clearance by Murphy all the way out towards the halfway line. Ball breaking outside. You can see the flag, what way the wind is going here. It's in Wexford's favour. They're making use of it here in possession stakes here. It's out as far as James McRedmond. The Oulart, the Ballaman, sends it in, another wide. I make that 3 wides for Wexford here in the early stages of it. And will they live to regret them, or is it going to happen Cork 2 in the second half? We'll have to wait and see. Ball out here now, won by Owen Keogh. Cork take it back, recycled by Rory O'Mahony. Inside there now in the middle, breaking ball inside, and it's knocked away. Won by Wexford again. Fed out here now, this time to Lewis Nolan. Nice ball in by Lewis Nolan, breaking inside. Little deflection down there now. Spins clear from him, and it is kicked outside here. Good play by Rocco Quigley. Did well there under pressure. Cork clear the lines clearly though. Gathered now this time by Cathal Whelan. High one inside, in there towards the full forward again. Shane Coff being called out of the central berth, and Sean Reardon there, full back, just dispossessed. Good run in there, but advantage back to Cork, and it is Fionn Murphy. Fionn Murphy sends it out there towards Kyle Murphy from Liz Gould. Different clubs. Gather now. Wexford with a shot. Alfie Canning sends it inside. Again, the wide count mounting early here in the first half for Wexford. And it is 2 points for Cork. 1 here for Wexford. So ready to go again here now. Will Stokes. Stokes here in the goals now. Gets ready with this. High one. Getting caught in the wind there as well. Cork retain possession well. Nice flick out there. Cork again holding onto the ball at the moment. Trying to run it through the lines here. Good challenge there by James McRedmond. He did well there. And he's got the free. Little flick just came in on him there. Overzealous challenge from Billy Mehigan there of Ballinora. And Wexford with the chance here now. James McRedmond is impressed here in the early stages. The Uller development going back out the field. And it'll be an opportunity for Oisin Cough to strike their second point. They have 1 so far here. This will level it up at 2 apiece. So it is strike coming in here. Oisin Goff sends it high all the way, curling beautifully. Oh, what a score. Really good play here. And Wexford are on 2 points, same as Cork here at the moment. So ready to go with the restart here. High ball down the field by Will Stokes. Breaking in around the middle now. Ball knocked down there into a bit of space. Wexford onto it. Quick to react again here now. Fed in there now by Luke Collins. Ball knocked away. Cork quick to recover here. It is Stephen McHugh sending it over the far side there towards Billy Mehigan. Mehigan out. A bit of work to do with this. Great defensive play in there by Billy Heffernan, a corner back from Islegate. Did really well there, but Cork hold on to it. Rory O'Mahony to Ronan. Shea Lynch now. Lynch having a look here. Leaves it off here to Kyle Murphy. Murphy's going through the danger area. 5 Wexford lads around him. And that's great defensive heart by Wexford. Work back out the field. Great play now this time. Cody Scanlon. Oh, lovely take over the far side here by Conor Ronan. Ronan's away. Ronan on the 21. Ronan gone into the 14. And just lost his footing. Like ice over there, I suppose. The dry surface and then the bit of water on top. Skidded and just lost his footing there. It would have been a lovely turn inside. And he was going for the goal, you have no doubt about that. Still 2 points apiece here. So, chance for Cork now to clear their lines. Will Stokes lining up. Sends it out towards centre field here. Against the wind. Great catch over there by the full forward. And whistle gone. Referee just blown it there as he caught that ball. Didn't really get a whole pile of an advantage or anything there, but it is going to be called back. And Conor Ronan, Kilta Og player, standing over this full forward, just receiving a bit of treatment there. Might be able to see him there in the camera. Murphy from Liz Gould. Anyway, it's going to be the corner forward to strike Ronan. Cork producing good underage teams the last few years. Wexford really working hard at underage level to get up and win a few titles by the time they reach minor and under 20. So 2 good hurling counties here meeting at Borlahan. Stars of the future. Here we go. High one. Let fly on in there. Cornerback did well. Out to Cody Scanlon. Scanlon taking it on now. Lovely clearance. That's good distance. Full forward racing out to see if he'll get there now. Corner forward out to try and gather it. And lovely hands by the half back there. Rory O'Mahony. Back in the middle here now. Cork taking it on here now. Stephen McHugh. On again. Long ball inside now. Breaking in there in around the danger area on the 21. Wexford there trying to win possession back. Cork have it though again, and it's well won in by the corner forward Conor Ronan, and Ronan has a go from way out the field, and just wrong angle on that ball. hard in these conditions because the wind is very strong, quite gusty all morning and early afternoon. Breaking in the middle, Cork have it again here now. Shea Lynch in the middle now, feeds it off there to Finn Curtin. Curtin back again to Shea Lynch, feeds it inside here now, and it could be in for a goal. This is great running here now. It's Mehigan. Good defensive work again, and Wexford clear their lines. Clearance not what you'd have hoped for there. Again, Cork back on and gathered now this time by Kyle Murphy, going through the middle, fed over the far side of the field. Chance here now as Cork recycle the ball back outside, and it is a shot from Conor Ronan this time, and he's got the score. Ronan with the point. Tricky angle, just missed one before that, wasn't missing this one. Had his range, learned from previous error. Sign of a good player. Right down in front of Liam Reardon. Fed out there as far as Rory O'Mahony, and it is Wexford's ball, so a chance for them here as Wexford get ready to go here now. Taken quickly there, nice turn and strike all the way, and how about that? What a score that is. Oisín Goff, player for the future, will be lighting up Croke Park without a doubt someday. Super play and a great score. Clearance here out the middle now. Breaking here in front of the Wexford half back line. Taken on there now by James McRedmond. Going in the middle here now. Little ball fed on there a few yards onto Sam O'Leary. O'Leary going through the middle now. O'Leary all the way in there. Nice play, and the fullback did brilliantly. Little flick out, and Cork recover and clear their lines. Back out to the halfway line. Another chance here for Wexford being created here in the middle. Shot goes in this time. High one, and it's Goff again. And Goff has just skimmed this one the wrong side and just out and wide. So it is still 3 apiece here at Borlahan in the Shield final here. High ball out the middle. Breaking now in front of the corner back over there. Cathal Whelan, the Bull of Oak man. Moving it on well there onto Goff. Goff now taking it on. Lovely turn. Strike all the way by Goff. And again the wind playing havoc here and frustrating supporters. That would have been straightforward one, you'd imagine, without any wind. He had done all the hard work, got into a scoring position. It was just a matter of finding his range. High one down now. Breaking in the middle area again. A packed middle third here. Wexford out quick with it. Little flick along the deck now. Gathered here this time by Cork, and good play by Harry O'Connor there of Ballyhay. Just wrestled to the deck in the middle. High challenge around the neck. Won't get away with it. Definitely not in front of the referee, so it is a free for Cork. Taken quickly now. Sent straight in there in towards the corner forward now. Out to win it here this time. Wexford defence, stout-hearted as ever though. Brian Kennedy bursting out with it here. Cork win it back, and a high challenge there on Conor Ronan. Just going for that ball. His eyes were on the ball, just a bit unprotected, and challenge came in, and I think it's going into the book there. Callum O'Sullivan. So picking up a ticking from the referee there. Yellow card being issued. She's still 3 points apiece here at Borlahan in the Arrabawn A Shield final. I'm Stephen Gleeson, the commentator here today. We've enjoyed some great matches here all day here in Tipperary, and big attendances at the games. People travelling from all over Ireland to get a glimpse of the rest of the stars of the future as well. Arrabawn B Cup is on in Templemore. Shield final on currently there in Templemore, and the John Dial Cup also in Littleton today, and the B Cup in Temple-Toohey, and I think there's matches in Gortnahoe as well today. So right across the county it is just tailing off and wide over there at the far side of the field from that effort. So the John Dial B Shield is on in Gortnahoe today, but high ball down towards the middle. That's a great clearance. Full forward out to try and gather it here now. It's Shane Coff. Again the full back, strong and firm there. Sean Reardon. Back to his keeper, Will Stokes. Out the middle again. 3 Wexford players there. Mopped up now this time by Cody Scanlon. Scanlon sends it into a bit of space. Lovely ball for a forward to run onto now. Gathered here by Chris Ramos. Now, ball inside. Crowded middle area. And just shot selection. Important there in tricky conditions. Cork have it again. Worked in there now by Billy Meehan. Mehigan inside now. This one dropping inside. 50-50 ball. What a flick that is. Super goal. Oren Heggart. Kilworth. Aragon O'Clair gets the goal. A little flick inside. Shawnee O'Leary-esque. Jimmy Barry Murphy would have been proud of that one and all. The great to Cork back in the day. Lovely ball out now. Won this time by Lewis Nolan. High one inside now. Chance for Wexford to respond quickly here. Samuel Redmond. See what he can do here. Redmond turns and strikes it inside. An acute angle. That's a lovely score. Really good response. Corner forward had a lot to do there. Samuel Redmond of Oilgate, Glenbrine with the response. And Wexford needed that and need to see him on the ball a bit more. And they had possession out the field here. Just coughed it up ahead of that goal. And again, just an important aspect of the game is just keeping that ball going to a teammate all the time and creating a scoring opportunity. And Wexford did that well after that goal. So it's 1-3 for Cork. 4 points now for Wexford. Still in the first half. Defender just receiving a bit of treatment in there. And just to tell you, the management teams of both teams, MJ Reck, Joe Kearns, Colin Byrne, John Kelly, Tom Shiggins and Bartley Regan are the Wexford 1 management team there. And Cork are managed by Kieran Morrison, Shawnee McGrath, Glen Rovers, Barry Hazelwood, John Considine, Niall O'Connell and Richie Cahill. So plenty of big name players there in the backroom teams of Cork and Wexford that performed for their counties back in the day. And so much effort and time going into these players of the future. Line ball for Wexford. So standing over this one here now is Chris Ramos of the Harriers, ready to line it up here now. I'm going to look inside, seeing who's making an angle. Crossfield with it, high one now, full forward rushing out. Cork there though, and the defence reacted quickly. Ball back out. An opportunity here again for Wexford now. Hand pass inside, and it's curling just the wrong side of the upright. Shot there from Oisín Goff in the end. Just outside it. Under a bit of pressure there. Fairness to the Cork backs, they'd recovered well. Wexford playing with a strong wind here now in this first half. They'll be a bit disappointed that they've only 4 points on board because they've had a lot of opportunities. Breaking in the middle now. Wexford down on top of it. Cork win it though. Well won in there now by Lee Moore-Reardon. Fed on there by Finn Curtin. Outside now as far as Charlie O'Mahony. O'Mahony inside now. Running ball in there now. Trying to gather it in there is Kyle Murphy. Murphy inside trying to hold on to that ball. Knocked away. Wexford have it again. Recovered well over there the far side of the field, and Wexford are working it inside into a scoring position. The shot goes in and it's a lovely point over there at the far side. Again, Cork just making light of that wind and playing against it, and another really good score for them. Combination play very good in there from the Cork forwards. What a clearance that is. Gathered over there well by the corner forward, and the shot goes in this time from Samuel Redmond, just outside and wide. At the other end it was Stephen McHugh, so involved in the play there for Cork and Conor Renan. Here we go. Will Stokes. Pulled on in the middle there by Chris Ramos. Gathered and sent in by Sam O'Leary. Lovely score by Sam O'Leary. And well broken to his teammate there as well by the centre fielder. High one out the middle now between the two 65s. Breaking ball over there. Gathered now and taken on. So that one is going away of Cork here, and this little confirmation there, it was Fionn Buckley involved there in the play for Cork up in the forwards. Fionn Buckley up there storming for them. Here we go now, the far side. The wind blowing in Wexford's favour here. So we'll see the referee just talking to a player there and issuing yellow card for that last one. Player picking up the yellow card there is Oisín Goff. High ball inside. Wexford trying to get clean possession. Loose challenge in there on top of Conor Ronan. Just too much of a 50-50 one. The player going down. Ref was always going to give that free. Chance for Conor Ronan now, just to extend Cork's lead to 3 points. Didn't connect as he'd wish. So it's still anyone's game here. So the player up there wearing 22, bombed that last one, Fionn Buckley from Dunamore, was goal scorer for Cork there in the first half. Just to confirm that. Wexford in possession. Great running here, in along the line here. It's Shane Coff all the way, and the ball laid off, and great brave defending by the goalie inside. Play being called back here now, and the referee is looking to give a free in here. I think the full forward for Wexford, down injured, Shane Coff at the moment, and quite a number of yellow cards being dished out. This is the third I make it in the first half. Could have been one I missed. So more honest challenges than anything dirty here by the players, but just a little clumsy. Sean Reardon picking up that card. So chance for Wexford now to push on here in the scoreboard. 5 points currently. This will bring it back to a 1 point game if they can get this one here, and it is sent inside by Oisín Goff. Lovely score by Oisín. Wexford well in this at the same time despite Cork's goal. Breaking at the far side, kept in play over there, knocked on, and it's a free to Wexford this time. Oisín Goff involved in the play there at the far side, as well as the centre back Owen Keogh. So that goal for Cork, really the key one here. Fionn Buckley of Dunamore in the right place at the right time for the Rebels. Here we go now. Goff going to drop short. It's carrying over the bar. Lovely point. Really good puck. Used the wind to his advantage, and quality score in the end. Wexford pushing hard to come right back into this game here now. 7 playing 1-4 currently. Ball out towards centre field. Breaking out there. Little knock down into space now. Taken on. Cork have it now this time. It's sent in there by Conor Ronan. Ronan in on top of the full forward line. Breaking ball inside now. Little flick on, and Wexford recover well to clear their lines. Working it out now from defence. Held onto by Owen Keogh. Leaves it off here this time now as far as James McRedmond. And ball just a little disappointing in the end. Cork get play back, and Wexford doing everything right. Just that ball to the teammate little off in a couple of instances there, and it's just giving Cork a chance to grow right back into it again. But you have to credit the pressure the Cork players are putting the Wexford lads in possession under as well. Here go Wexford. High strike going all the way in this time by Goff. Just wide by Oisín. He's showing up well for the ball every time. Some of them going over, some of them not, but doesn't really stop him going for the ball. He's having the effort. Cork win this. Lovely flick on there now by Harry O'Connor. Up along the line. Wexford there in numbers, defending, and it is going to be a free again for Wexford. So just to confirm that Cork goal once more, Fionn Bucky, the main man in there for them in the full forward line. Wexford now growing into this game the whole time, but just wides catching them out. Another one there. That effort from Owen Keogh there of Blackwater. Tricky enough breeze out there, and it has been all day. Just blown out from Cashel there, from the west off the coast of Ireland. Comes up along there through the mountains. Nice ball in there. Oh, well held inside now. Cork trying to create something, but great defending on both sides, it has to be said. Half time here. Billy Heffernan there of Oilgate Glenbrine just gathering the ball at that last final play. 1-4 playing 7 points here, and it is a match that could go either way here. Two quality teams. That goal by Fionn Bucky, huge moment in it. The Dunnett Moore player, just key for them in this encounter, and Conor Ronan showing up well there at 13 for them as well, with centre back Cody Scanlon very involved in a lot of play here for Cork as well. The other side, Wexford full back line has been steady enough apart from that goal. James Redmond doing well at 7 there for them. Oisin Goff shooting quite a bit out the field, and saw little glimpses of what Samuel Redmond can do as well in there, and Chris Ramos, but they'll be hoping for a few more scores in the second half. Wexford will have to change their game plan somewhat, and we'll see what way it goes, but currently it is half time here and the teams are level. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Do stay tuned, second half on the way soon. So you're welcome back here with a second half about to get underway, and just to let you know that the Wexford team is as per the programme is what I have going on the jerseys on the programme, but I'm told that there's a number of them just wearing different jerseys to what is on the programme, but we're just bringing you what's on the programme here in the Arrabawn A Shield final. First ball, the second half, won by Cork. Worked inside there, Stephen McHugh. Strike goes in now, and it's won by number 4 in my programme here, Cathal Whelan. So Tig Wise Horswood, the goalkeeper here today, ready to go for Wexford. Against the wind in this half. Be interesting to see now, do they change tactics or do they just stay with the same formation and plan. Crossfield ball, well held there by Alfie Canning, number 18 in my programme. Ball struck inside now into space, pulled on in there now, and it is just gone. Wide ball there. Cork keeper here at the ready. So Will Stokes of Middleton, high one, using the wind, getting much more distance on it in this half than the first. Breaking outside now in front of Shea Lynch. Wexford running that ball, and away they go now, working it up, soloing here into space. This is good running inside, and the shot comes in all the way from Shane Coff, and referee just blew the whistle as he was going to strike. He's giving it to Cork, so it is possession back over. So number 20 on the field there, Killian McCarthy, is what 20 is in my programme for Wexford, and there may be a couple of them just wearing different jerseys to what's on the programme, but we'll just stick with what is on the programme. And it is still 1-4 playing 7 points here. Ready to go with this here now is the keeper, Tig Wise. High ball out the middle now. 2 Cork lads underneath it. Rory O'Mahony strikes it inside now into a bit of space. Little flick on there. Cork win it, do really well here, working it out here in a shot, and clever play there being left off there by Billy Mehigan, and they're trying to work it inside now for a goal scoring chance. Gives Wexford a chance to recover, but it's still there for Cork. Knocked back out here, trying to hold on to possession Wexford have it worked out from defence. Good hands there. Number 4, Cahill Whelan. Out as far as Shane Coff. Trying to gather it here. Cork win it back well. Rory O'Mahony. Cork now inside, trying to get it into a scoring position here. And look at the post. A nice ball sent in by Stephen McHugh. And it just is gathered inside. Wexford did well there. Wexford working it out now. Lines cleared out towards centre field. Breaking ball out there now in front of Harry O'Connor. Harry O'Connor bearing down on the post. Leaves it off outside him here to Conor Ronan, and the Kilta Og. Corner forward. Gets the score. Key man here today. And a really good point. And Cork starting to push on in this game here now. With the wind in the second half. Short from Wexford. Struck long now this time by Tig Wise. Great fetch out there now by Oisín Coff. Cork win it back. Well, we're back there now this time. Fed back on there now. Taken on here into a bit of space. Play one here. And it is going to be a free in. Going the way here of Cork. Good work there by Cork to get that free. 24, with no 24 in the programme here. They've just listed 23 Cork 1 and 23 for Cork 2. Free for Goff. So ready to go with this one here, lining it up. Oisín Goff strikes it inside. Looks good from here, but no. Just at the near side there. And they'll regret some of these wides if it's a close ending and they're the wrong side of it. Wexford again. Gather this time by Murphy out there. Little flick away there, kicked along the deck. And Cork mop it up well in defence. Nice hands from Rory O'Mahony. Inside into space now. Race is on. Tig O'Dowd is out getting a bit of action. O'Dowd in with the challenge here. And a free out is the result here for Wexford. So 1-5 for Cork. 7 points here for Wexford. Number 19 on my programme is Callum O'Sullivan. So, and going off for Wexford is number 14 on the programme, Shane Coff. So here we go. Referee out the field. Keeper at the ready. Looking for an angle here. Tig Wise. Sends it over the far side. Out near the sideline. Race to the line. Just beat them all over there at the far side. Just near the 45. And it is going to be cut by Harry O'Connor of Ballyhay there. So the other matches going on here is another game here at 4 o'clock. This one here today at 2. Big final here. Cork and Wexford met in Thurles, south the road here. Back in 1993 they played 3 league finals, and Wexford worked so hard that day in the final one, but Cork just had enough in the end. Nice control up there by Will Stokes. That's over 30 years ago in Thurles, those matches. 2 great counties. Wexford All-Ireland champions in 96. Cork looking for glory. Stephen McHugh. And well blocked again. That's great defending. Wexford working it out well now from defence. Brian Kennedy up along the lines now. A little flick on. Gathered here now this time by Oisín Coff, going all the way through here. Shot goes in, a little flick on inside, and they have the goal. Brilliant play, and I think it could be ruled out. There is there a bit of controversy here? So the green flag went up, but the referee, I think he's allowing the goal, so it's going to stand. The umpire had the flag. He thought it was a square ball, Corner forward ran in, but Oisin Goff, number 10 on the programme here anyhow, if it is Oisin or not, we're going on the numbers, and great skill by him to create that. But as I was saying, Cork's last senior All-Ireland back in 05, Sean Ogo helping the captain Wexford since 1996. How they dearly love some of the players out here to be winning All-Irelands in the next couple of years at minor level, and see can they push on and build a team for senior. 1-7 for Wexford now, 1-5 for Cork. The momentum back, and against the wind both goals have been scored. Chance here now from the 65, and it is going to be Conor Ronan. After Cork got a goal in the first half, Wexford responded with a point. Can Cork do the same here now? Looking good, and it is over the bar. That's a nice point. Conor Ronan of Kilta Og. Very good response. Cork still well in this now. Short one out this time, out as far as Alfie Canning. Down along the line, breaking ball in there into a bit of space now. And Wexford have it again, working it inside. A free in there for definite. Corner forward not happy with that challenge that was just sent in. Harry O'Connor just picking up a knock, and I'd say he had his free in, but it may be called back for just a little bit of anger there, because he was going through on goal and just dragged down by the defender just to ensure he didn't reach the goals. And we'll see now what the result is. Referee over talking to the umpire, calls in the crowd here for him to throw it in. It would be harsh to penalise the Wexford player, because he was going through and going for score, and he was just frustrated that he was denied. But again, he did connect with the Cork player, so we'll see what the referee decides here. Cork lad up and moving, that's Harry O'Connor, and he's been booked. So change here for Wexford. Number 11 on the programme is Chris Ramos, just gone off here, and on there Killian McCarthy is in there in around the forwards, and so too Jack Harding Kinney for Wexford. So here we go, throw in. Oisin Goff took an awful wallop there, right on the shin, and referee really has to take control of this now, because there's been a number of yellow cards on both sides, and just really tough on Sean Reardon, but it is a red card. 2 yellows being shown. 1-7, 1-6 here. All these players just so committed though. Training that goes on, and just working so hard on both sides. Here we go. Free by Goff, struck in and over the bar. Lovely score. Oisin Goff. Game, you can just feel the tension here, the crowd and everything here. The other teams just watching on as well. Tipperary, the home side, playing here afterwards, and a lot of tension here. Everyone wants to win, which leads to it in the game as well. Still just gone the far side, line ball, and it's going the way now of Cork. So will that sending off affect this game? Can Cork accommodate it? We'll see shortly here now. Ball breaking here in front of the centre back now. Owen Keogh gathered here, and it's a free out. Owen Keogh going to take this one, and players just waiting here. Have a bit of time here, just spreading out, trying to find a bit of room here now. So that gap in the Cork defence, they look to have just moved a couple of the forwards back a bit deeper into midfield, and have plugged the gap that's been left there at fullback. Gathered here now, this time tidily, and must be added by James McRedmond. Lovely play there by Conor Ronan. Wexford recover well. Sent into space now. Out to win it here now. Taken on this time, and the race is on, and nice tidy play by the corner forward here, trying to hold it off here, going all the way inside. Oh, this is good running. Tidy is still going through, and it is held up there. Sam O'Leary of St. Anne's on the matchday programme, brought down just outside, and ref, I think he signalled a free there, but not sure. It was great running though, tidy running and waiting for the opportunity. Probably needed a couple of teammates just making runs off to drag away the Cork defenders. But Oisín Goff has a chance here to put Wexford 3 points clear, and a little bit of a gap developing here between the two teams. So Oisín Goff in Borlahan in the final. Nice score. Good point. Here we go. Cork need a score now. Breaking here in front of Rory O'Mahony. Sent inside into the danger area in there. High ball dropping inside now. Controlled in there by Wexford. Worked out there now by Brian Kennedy. Cork have it again. Cork working it in there, and 4 Wexford defenders in there. Ref had his hand up to give an advantage and none accrued. So play back here and a chance for Cork to bring it back to 2 points again in the second half here. So Cork hurling with 14 here. Just that gap left up in the forwards, and so I guess it just means they all have to work that little bit harder here in the second half than they have been so far. Shot sent in there and over the bar. Conor Ronan again. Lovely play by him. And it is struck on here now. Players moving out the field, waiting for the break here. Shea Lynch back on towards the middle there for Cork, going over the far side just to pick up free man over there. So shot one out to the corner back, taken on there and worked out now this time by Billy Heffernan. Up along the line, up there, kicked along the deck well. Wexford trying to win it back now. Cork again in possession, and a great block there. Wexford holding on to it. Looked like number 20 Callum O'Sullivan on the programme, and line ball back to Cork and Evan Stack of Ballincollig. Ball gathered inside there this time by Owen Keogh, the centre back for Wexford, trying to play that ball on now. Feeds it up along the line, all the way up there towards the corner forwards. The race is on over there. Goff out to try and win it. Won though eventually by Rory O'Mahony. Back in again here now in as far as Stephen McHugh. McHugh strikes it down into the full forward line. Kyle Murphy, and the whistle sounds. And Murphy was out to win that ball. I don't think he wanted an advantage even. I'd say he just wanted to keep going when he got it. So we'd see, can Cork hold on and come back into this and storm back into it now. Close game. Going to be struck here now, this time by Conor Ronan. Sent in all the way, and that is a lovely score. Ronan brings it back to 1. Goal in 8 to a goal in 9. Wexford just holding the advantage at the moment here. High clearance. Good puck out against the wind. Past the 65. Mopped up though by the centre back over there, Cody Scanlon. Struck back down inside again here now. Won by Liam O'Riordan. Back in the middle. Great ball across now. A dangerous one, and Cork trying to react over there. Oh, great hands inside, and that's lovely play. Danny Bucky. Great play by Danny Bucky, and that is a key one. Little flick on. Wexford have it back now. Knocked out along again, up towards the forwards. Some recovery by Cork. Falling behind in the scoreboard, but they recovered brilliantly. And they're right back in it here now. Freed off for Sam O'Leary. Or Cut, rather. Breaking in the middle now. Spills away from them all. Lovely catch there now this time by O'Mahony. On again here, that's good play as Wexford work it in with Luke Collins, number 9, having the shot in the end. Cork win it. Work back out here again now this time. Back out here as far as Rory O'Mahony. High one in around the house. Great play. Cork have it again now. They could be in for a goal, and play call back there. Working it in was Kyle Murphy. Had just lost his hurley, but he did have the runner, and referee must have decided that he just threw the hurley away there. Found himself without one. 1-9 apiece. Incredible action here. Owen Keogh Blackwater sends it up there towards the forwards. Breaking ball up there now. Wexford have it, working it in. This is good running now. Oh, lovely tidy hands now. Wexford have a shot and they have a goal. Killian McCarthy is wearing 20. Well, number 20 in the programme is Killian McCarthy of Glen Barntown. Took the pass from Sam O'Leary of St. Anne's Ratangan and fired it low past the corner. Number 20 with the goal. Killian McCarthy on the programme. Cork, can they respond now? Conor Ronan. Ronan inside, leaves it off here in the shot, and it's a great block inside. It was Danny Bucky who had a chance there, and play stopped up, and it is going to be one here now for Cork to respond. 2-9 playing 1-9 at the moment here, so quite tense encounter here, and score would make a big difference here. Still that goal between them. Wexford work it so well, and they've had a lot of opportunities here. A lot of wides in the first half at that end. Cork a bit more efficient early on, but player down at the moment. It'll be interesting to see if it tells in the next 5 minutes here. The way they're playing though, you wouldn't really have noticed it for a lot of that half, but Wexford cut him asunder for that goal. Here we go. Conor Ronan. Nice .2 in it again. Few minutes left here in this. It is really good match here. Keeper at the ready now. Ready to strike this one here. Tig Wise. High ball. Drifting over the far side, and two boys just fell over it. Little flick on there. Cork have it. Breaking ball now. Breaks nicely there for Tig O'Dowd. O'Dowd leaves it off outside him here, and the shot goes in. All the way dropping inside now. Full forward underneath the breaking ball in there. Trying to work it in there, and I think he just got a little flick there, moving the ball away. On the keeper, referee blew the whistle for a free out. So it was a goal scoring opportunity, but kind of favoured the goalie who was working it out from defence, and secures the free. Full forward now. Just cramping up down there. I suppose they have to work extra hard with 14 players. 2-9 playing 1-10 here. Management team there, eager for it here. Key time now. Clock ticking on against Cork here. Clearance gives possession back to Cork. So lining it up over there on the 65. Chance for Cork now to grow back into it again here. Looks like Harry O'Connor of Ballyhay. Nice cut, opens up the play, and lovely hands in there by Tig O'Dowd. Tig O'Dowd feeding it on another few yards. Wexford win it back here now. James McRedmond Ball won by Cork though. In now, full forward has a chance here now, trying to control it. Anyone's in the full back did well in there. That's Brian Kennedy, number 3 on the programme. Out here towards Goff, and the ball beats him, gone out over the line. Cut low along the deck. One here now. Cork strike it inside now. Breaking ball over the far side. Pulled on in there. Cork still in possession here now. It's Conor Ronan taking it on. Goes past his marker. Trying to create a scoring opportunity here. Didn't connect as he'd like, and the whistle goes. So chance for Cork here now. Play back here, and if he can strike this, we're back to a 1 point game again. Currently 110, playing 2-9 here. Great score. 1 in it. Cork, you've got to credit them. 14 players for a lot of this half. Right back in it. Wexford just gone out of it the last 5 minutes here. Breaking ball in around the middle now. Mopped up there now, this time by Harry O'Connor. Left back out now. Shot. Worked in now. And the effort is sent in by Billy Meegan. Great point by Billy. The Ballinora forward saw the opportunity, and Cork are making little of the odds against them here. High one down the end. Breaking ball in front of the centre back. Out to win it here now. Cody Scanlon. Couldn't keep it in play there. A lot of ball going out just that far side there, between that 65 and 45. Wind direction is blown over towards that, and we'd see that flag in the background there. Come on, Cork. So Wexford line ball here. Come on, Cork, this ball go now. Come on. Ready to go with it now. Cut in along the deck. Low ball, low trajectory on that. One by Wexford, one by Cork. Flick out though. Wexford here again. Oh, lovely one-handed little flick into space now. Racing onto it. Sam O'Leary. O'Leary onto it there. He did all the work, and he wins the free. And a chance here now for Wexford to just kick on here again. O'Leary did so well there. Just stood it up and that waited for the challenge to come in. Had the ball sheltered away from his marker. Oisin Goff now. All these frees just get that little bit more tense as the game wears on. Great score. Held his nerve. Great clearance down the field. Breaking here outside now. Wexford have it again now. Worked out from defence here. This is a great play. Billy Heffernan there. Struck down along the line now. Gathered over there is Jack Harding Kinney, number 17 in the programme. Leaves it off to Sam O'Leary. O'Leary inside now, working it in. Racing inside here. This is good. Running a shot inside. A great save. A great save by Will Stokes. Wexford with a chance to recycle it here now. Back outside again here now. Shot goes in and it's blocked, and Cork clear their lines. And that seems to be that. Wexford have done enough to hold on. 2 goals and 10 points for Wexford. Cork 1 goal and 12 points. So tense here in the closing stages of this, and just about Wexford see it out here. Huge passionate play from both teams. A credit to their counties. The effort that has gone on in this is unbelievable. So do stay tuned here. We're going to have the presentation coming up very soon here from right in front of us. You can see there celebrations out there. Clock just against Cork. That late winning free. Oisin Goff, who gathered it, I think it was number 15 on the programme, was Sam O'Leary, and he was pushed over, and the free is the winner here. But credit Cork, what a team. Played a lot of the second half with 14 players, and got some brilliant scores when the pressure was on, and stayed in it right until the very end, and just a late winning score for Wexford. Enough to see it out here as the teams out in the field just hold up. So it'll be a couple of minutes before the presentation. We'll see if there is anyone from the Wexford management team nearby that we can have a word with. Another match on here at 4 o'clock taking place here again. Home side in that one. I think it's Galway they're up against there. But it is Cork and Wexford with a titanic encounter here. So we're going to just take a little break here, and we'll restart when we have a word with the manager and the presentation.
Okay, everybody, I'd just like to welcome everybody here to Borland today. We have a few thank yous before the presentation. First of all, we have a man here with us today, Conor Ryan from Arrabawn, and he's retiring in the next few weeks. I'd just like to make a small presentation on as a token of our thanks for Arrabawn over the last number of years sponsoring us. Conor. And just like to thank Borland Club for hosting this final here today, and John Fahy and his committee. I suppose it's a great sign for Wexford. They won this cup last year and they came back and won it again this year. And I'd like to congratulate them on a fine game there, and commiserations to Cork. It's a great standard of hurling there. And I look forward to seeing some of these players playing at minor level in the next few years. So without further ado, I'll get Conor to present the cup now.
Hey. Do I say speech now? I just wanted to say thanks to all the coaches, Bartley and MJ and Joe and Colin and John and Tom, for coaching us all year, every Saturday and Thursday and Wednesdays and that, in the good and bad weather. And thanks to the groundskeepers and farms for keeping the pitches well for us. And thanks to the ref today, he did a right job. And thanks to the players for putting in a great shift throughout the year, and thanks to all the parents for bringing us all over the county for training, and thanks to Cork for a brilliant game, both of the Cork teams for a brilliant game. 3 cheers for Cork. Hip hip. Hooray. Hip hip. Hooray. Hey. Hip hip. Hooray. Just hang in it.
No need for that at all.
There wasn't any first.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. And just to finish up here, we're going to have a word with JJ Doyle here, and JJ, Wexford man here alongside me, Stephen Gleeson. Talk us through that and what it means to you and what it's like here today.
Yeah, listen, it's absolutely brilliant, I suppose, for the lads to get over the line. We won the same one last year with this year's under 16s, and listen, it's a brilliant year under 15, and I suppose it's the first time when they go A and B and you start playing against the best teams in the country. And you know, I suppose it just shows how tight it is. Like, the lads got bet by Galway in the quarter final by a point, and you know, Galway are now in the Arrabawn Cup final here straight after this game. So no, listen, it's brilliant to get the chance to play the likes of Cork in competitive games and to be competitive, and that was a very competitive game. Like, there was nothing in it between either team really.
Standard is very high, and it's testament to the work going on. And I suppose in Wexford you're working really hard to get to the level where you're competing at minor and under 20 consistently.
Yeah, and that's the key. And you can talk about competing and doing well and that, but you do need to be winning trophies like this. Success breeds success, and if you're getting to it and you're getting beaten by a point or two, if you're happy with that, well, you're never going to get to the next level. And as you say, we want to compete with the top counties every year, but it's consistency is what we're looking. We don't just want to have one good group. It's trying to have year after year with different lads coming through that then can feed into a minor, hopefully feed into an under 20. And please God, these guys are 15 years of age, it's still 6-7 years before they'll probably play. Any of them will play senior, so they have a lot of work to do if they keep the heads down.
A lot of work is needed, I suppose, and to get the organisation right needs a lot of volunteers and a lot of clever thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, without all the management teams, there's some of the lads like Bartley, MJ and Joe are here today. The other half of the management team are with the under 15Bs down in Courtnahoe, I think is that the name of it. So down in Courtnahoe, down in the John Doyle. We've lads with under 14s, lads under 16s. None of this happens without the volunteers, without the coaches. They give up every Saturday morning, and weeknights and stuff like that, and the work that goes in behind the scenes, picking teams and contacting parents and dealing with lads getting injured and all that kind of thing. So without the coaches, we're at nothing, to be honest with you.
What about the school system? Is that picking up in Wexford? Because you see it in Tipperary where they're winning Harty Cups and they're all winning under 20 All Irelands and senior, a couple of them now. That's something that you probably need to address as well. Yeah,
you see, the thing, I suppose we're a bit different than a lot of other counties. We have lads on squads from 19 different secondary schools down in Wexford, so we really are spread out, and lads go into whatever school they get into, not whatever school kind of picks them. With the lotto system that kind of goes on. So we'd have a lot of, I suppose, teams competing at B level and doing well at B level and stuff like that, and even C. But it's getting them all into the one school is the problem, and it probably won't happen. I mean, back when we had, say, Good Counsel and St. Peter's as boarding schools, it was a bit like the likes of Kieran's and that in Kilkenny, where they were all able to go and they got the best hurlers from both Wexford and out further afield. But now I suppose we have lads in schools. Wexford Town, Wexford CBS has come through really strong, so they're taking bodies out of St. Peter's. The same in the other schools around the county. So that is a major challenge to get lads to get competitive at an A level. We have a couple of schools at A level at the minute, and it's to get them more competitive. It's to bring the guys that are at B level, get one or two of them up to the A level, so that we are more competitive. And I suppose the more lads perform at squad levels and the more development to do through here, hopefully then that feeds into the schools, and then vice versa, the schools feeds back into us. So it's not one strand is going to contribute to winning any of this. We need to get it all right. We need to get the club stuff right, we need to get the school stuff right, we need to get the county stuff right. And as you say, there's a huge amount of work going on at the minute. We're under no illusions, that work needs to continue. We need as many good people as we can get involved with these squads, like the lads that are here today, and if we can do that, the interest is definitely there. The young lads absolutely die to play hurling for Wexford, and we want them that's their first choice ahead of any maybe other sport that's there available, and there are a lot of other sports available.
Great stuff, many thanks.
All right, thank you.
And that is JJ Dial there from me, Stephen Gleeson. Hope you enjoyed our coverage here from Borlahan. Wexford the winners by a single point over a gallant Cork side. Do stay tuned, there's going to be another match here very soon here, and we'll have coverage of that as well. From me, Stephen Gleeson, thanks for watching, and also to Noel on camera duty.